Hi, this is Chief Forecaster Matthew Hugo here at UKWF for the Farming Forum Weather Forecast. And just starting with a quick look at some latest satellite imagery just to highlight a few features of interest. And clearly the weather over the last several days really has been dominated by high pressure, and high pressure continues to influence the weather across all areas of the UK and northwest areas of Europe, and this is clearly evident on satellite imagery. As you can see, there is a distinct lack of cloud across all areas of the UK in association with this region of high pressure. Equally, the area of high pressure is also deflecting weather systems to the north and northwest of the UK, and this is evident here, this region of clouds spreading from the southwest up towards Iceland and then also to the north of the UK and down into Scandinavia. So again, what this area of high pressure is essentially doing is creating a block of high pressure across the UK to lead to these persistent fine and settled conditions, which are forecast to continue throughout the rest of the week and also into the coming weekend as well. So let's have a look at some forecast weather charts, and starting with a bigger picture, obviously looking at the UK and Europe, and here is the area of high pressure in question, which obviously clearly tallies well with the recent satellite imagery just discussed. And obviously, as we continue to progress through the next few days, as I indicated, this area of high pressure will remain slow moving across the UK and hence maintaining these fine and settled conditions. The high pressure does begin to slowly decline over the coming weekend, and as a result changes are then expected as we move into the start of next week. So by the time we get to around about Monday the 5th of October, you can see how finally our area of high pressure and fine and settled conditions is now beginning to be replaced by lower pressure from the west and the southwest, and hence next week beginning Monday the 5th of October, is forecast to see a general deterioration in the weather to something far more unsettled. However, let's take a look at the UK in a little bit more detail over the next coming few days. So again, high pressure still influential across the UK, and as you would expect, there is little or no significant weather expected across the United Kingdom, again, throughout the next 24 to 48 hours. So through the remainder of Thursday, some brighter sunny spells are expected, unbroken spells of sunshine at times after mist and fog continues to clear. Another chilly night is expected tonight and through into Friday morning, so here we are at 6 AM on Friday the 2nd of October, and again high pressure dominant across all areas of the United Kingdom, and clearly note there is no signal from the forecast weather charts for any precipitation. So again, it's essentially a repeat of the last few days, with Friday starting chilly with perhaps some ground frost across rural areas of Scotland, down into northern England, perhaps Wales and across Ireland, and equally across these same areas there is a risk of some mist and fog as well, this locally slow to clear. So continuing to progress through Friday, and again the weather is very similar, any mist and fog will then clear to leave bright or sunny spells, some of these prolonged at times, with a lot of sunshine still expected through the course of Friday afternoon. And again, it will be pleasantly warm, just as it has been over the last few days as well. Just a quick look into the start of the weekend, and whilst high pressure does begin to decline slowly ahead of those more significantly unsettled conditions next week, generally the weekend at the moment still looks relatively fine and settled. A few weak weather fronts perhaps moving into the far north and northwest of Scotland by the time we get to Saturday. Here we are, Saturday the 3rd, around about in the middle of the afternoon, but as you can see the rest of the UK is indeed still fine and dry. So finally, let's take a quick look at the expected temperatures through the rest of the week. And obviously through the remainder of Thursday, another pleasantly warm afternoon is expected this afternoon after the chilly start. As you can see here, around about mid-afternoon, Thursday the 1st of October, temperatures widely this afternoon ranging between around about 15 and 19 degrees, which is now around about 2 degrees above average for early October. Clearly with light and variable winds across many areas of the UK as well, and the sunshine, this will feel pleasant, again, particularly for the time of year. As then we progress into the overnight period, beneath clear skies, temperatures will once again fall away, and as I highlighted earlier, it will be another chilly start on Friday morning, again particularly across rural areas of Scotland, northern England, Wales and Ireland. As you can see, temperatures down to just around about 2 or 3 degrees, which will allow for the risk of some ground frost. Temperatures somewhat higher further south, minimums around about 7, 8 or 9 degrees across more central and southern areas of England. So the Friday starts predominantly chilly with again some mist and fog, but as the day progresses temperatures will rise, and by the middle of the afternoon on Friday temperatures again widely ranging between around about 16 and 19 degrees. So very similar conditions on Friday afternoon as we'll be experiencing this Thursday, and again in that sunshine and relatively light and variable winds across many areas of the British Isles, then it will feel pleasantly warm as well. Temperatures will drop away quickly again on Friday night, and at the moment in time quite a widespread ground frost is expected by the time we get to Saturday morning. So just a quick look at the overnight temperatures on Friday and through into Saturday morning. So here we are now, Saturday the 3rd at 6 a.m. As you can see, particularly across more northern and western areas of the British Isles, so Scotland, rural areas of Scotland, northern England, Wales and Ireland, again, notice the temperatures are down to just 1, 2 or 3 degrees, which again may well lead to quite a widespread ground frost on Saturday morning, and this may well be something to be aware of. Equally though, as you can see, particularly the further south and southeast you are across England, temperatures generally remaining around about 7, 8 or 9 degrees. So that's all the latest information as things are at the moment, and thanks for tuning in.